Yo, what is going on YouTube? So today I'm breaking down this insane pain loop that I made for artists like Wave, 2C and artists like that. And yeah, there's going to be a bunch of sauce in this video, so be sure to watch it to the end to get out the maximum amount of value. But yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so let me play you this sample first so that you can hear what we are working with. Yeah, beautiful loop, man. Let's hop straight into the breakdown. Alright, so first off, I started off with these keys. These are from Keyscape and I used the basic LA Custom C7 Grand Piano preset. I didn't touch any of these knobs or any of these EQ denoises or anything. I just left it as it is. And yeah, here's the pattern that I made. Yeah, beautiful, emotional, but very simple piano. So yeah, let me break this MIDI down. So as you can see, we have a pretty basic pain chord progression going. We have a E minor chord that goes down to a D major chord, that goes down to a C major chord, and lastly a G major chord. So a very basic chord progression, but what makes it unique are these other notes. So first off, over here we have this little trill. Shout out to the guy who commented on the last video about what this kind of melody is called. It's called a trill. So let me change the FL Studio theme because I can't see anything. So first off, we have these two notes in the scale that are next to each other. Then I'm going from the bottom note 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 notes up, and that creates this beautiful melody that I love to use in my every single pain melody. This is what it sounds like. And yeah, that's just a beautiful trill that I love to use in my melodies. Then we have these two passing notes that you can see before every chord switch. So these notes are over here just to help the melody to transform more naturally. Then we have this same melody over here again, and that's something I love to do, is just repetition of certain melodies within the chord progression, because that almost creates like a continuous effect to the melody and it makes it more interesting and also more clear to listen to. Then I switched it up a little bit over here on the second half. So as you can see, the same notes are still playing but in different order. I just reversed the pattern, but this note is still the same up here. Then we have the same passing notes, and over here we have the same trick that I showed earlier. And for effects on the piano, we have a basic Valhalla vintage verb. I love to use this reverb in my pain melodies. I turned the mix to around 23% and the low cut to like 900 Hz, just so we don't get any of that muddiness on the reverb. Then I added a fruity delay too. I turned the feedback model to ping pong, just so the delay goes from ear to ear. Then I turned the mix level to like 5%. Lastly, I added this effect track. I used the Crystal Choir. It's my go-to preset for these pain melodies. It creates like this beautiful pad behind the piano. So if you have effect track, definitely try out this preset. It sounds amazing. The finish of the effects, we have a basic EQ. I cut down some of the low end, but I still wanted to leave some of those bass notes here in the piano. So be sure to sometimes not take too much of the piano away. Then I added a tiny boost on the high end just to help the upper notes to cut through the mix a little bit more. Alright, so once I had the piano down, I added this pad. This is from Synology. I use the PWM Softpad 3. I love to use this pad behind my pianos, and what I do is I copy the piano MIDI and paste it over here and just leave the velocities for like very low levels. For effects on the pad, we have a Valhalla vintage verb 75% on a mix, so a lot of reverb. Then we have a mid-side matrix just to make the pad a bit wider, so essentially just turning up the side gain on the plugin. And lastly, we have a EQ to help the pad kinda blend into the mix, so I took out a lot of frequencies on both the high end and the low end. Alright, so next let's move on to all the other stuff that is on the Melody. So for the guitars and the top line piano MIDI, I used our brand new The Ultimate Pain Multikit version 3. Yes, it's finally here. Been such a long wait, but it's finally live, and I can honestly say that this is not only the best kit that we have ever done, but probably the best kit that is available right now for these pain beats and pain melodies. Honestly, such a crazy kit, and the fact that it has over 300 guitar phrases is just alone crazy. And we have a bunch of other stuff like a drum kit, loop kit, one shots, analog lap bank, accents, just everything, man. It's a crazy kit. So yeah, I took a bunch of stuff from that kit. For example, this guitar. Yeah, beautiful little ear candy accent that I love to use in these pain melodies. After I had that down, I added this piano top line melody phrase from the Ultimate Pain Multikit version 3. Yeah, beautiful, man. And let's listen to everything we have so far. Yeah, super beautiful, man. After I had those down, I went on to the Ultimate Pain Multikit version 3. I went on to the guitar phrases, and I took out these guitar phrases straight from the kit. And yeah, these phrases may sound a bit all over the place when I'm just playing them by themselves, but on the context of the melody, I promise you they sound great. So yeah, let's listen to what they sound like in context of everything else that we have broken down so far. Alright, so next off, after I had added those guitars, I added this bass, and this is from Contact. I used this Scarpy Rickenbacker bass. As always, I love to use it. It's my go-to bass. Sounds clean, sounds good, great on the low end, don't even have to add any effects. And yeah, I used the Night Session preset, and this is the MIDI that I made. And yeah, these are just the root notes of the piano chords that I broke down earlier. And to help the passing of these notes, I added these little bass runs up and down the scale. And they are very basic, just notes that are next to each other on the scale playing up. And then over here, this is the same bass run, but I just reversed the order. So over here it's going up, and over here it's going down. And yeah, as I said, no effects added to the bass. Alright, so after I had those done, I still felt like this could need like something just a tiny bit more. Some ear candy, some crash cymbals, some textures. So I went into the kit and I took out these sounds. So first off, we have this string phrase. Then we have this transition. And lastly, we have this texture that I absolutely love to use. As you can see, it's the name Go-To Birds. I love to use it behind my melodies. And yeah, honestly, that's it for the breakdown. And yeah, if you want to make melodies and beats exactly like this one, the Ultimate Pain Multikit version 3 is available right now at nitrodias.com. And even if you can't make these piano melodies, it has tons of MIDIs, even chord progressions for pain melodies that you can use on your own melodies easily. And yeah, this kit was designed for you to make beautiful pain melodies no matter which level of producer you are. Whether you just started out or you've been producing for 10 years, this kit is going to be great for you. But yeah, this was just a quick tutorial. If you liked it, like and subscribe. And yeah, let me know what you want to see next on the channel. I'm definitely going to continue on the pain vibe. I love to make these type of loops. So yeah, if you want to see that, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching this video and see you in the next video. Peace.